Hello everyone, welcome to Monroe McLean Gymnasium at Quincy High School for the 2007 high school basketball here in the city of Quincy. My name is Jonathan Clary, being joined by Jim Timmons. And Jim, we got a doubleheader here tonight. Girls and boys action between Quincy High School and North Quincy High School. The girls are up first.
Yeah, this is the final matchup of the season for both squads. Going to be an exciting evening. It's a great way for the seniors to end their careers here with this crosstown rivalry. Split last time at North Quincy High. The North girls coming out on top and the Quincy boys winning. So it'll be interesting to see how things shake out tonight, John. Why don't you talk about the recent events in the Quincy High and North Quincy High schedule?
Yeah, certainly. Quincy High, they've had a pretty decent schedule the past few games. In their last 5 games, they've gone 4-1, and they had a big victory over Atlantic Coast League champions from the past few years, Whitman-Hanson, with a 52-49 win. So it was a big, huge win right here in the same gymnasium. Also, they defeated Plymouth South and Plymouth North and Norwell High. They come into 10-9, 8-5 on the year. North Quincy, they've also done pretty well in the last few games. The last game they beat Plymouth North at Plymouth North. Also, speaking of Whitman-Hanson, they went down to Whitman-Hanson and they lost 67-60. So tonight's a pretty big game for both teams, and North Quincy's looking for a win to tie Whitman-Hanson in the Atlantic Coast League.
You can't say enough about that Whitman-Hanson win for the Lady Presidents. Really pumped up their confidence for tonight's game. Was a great highlight to the season, John. And also, it opened the door for the Red Raiders, as you said, to share the Atlantic Coast Conference title.
All right, well, right now, Coach Jeff Bretsch is honoring the Quincy High School seniors. Bridget Kyle's out there. So we're going to go down to the floor and Coach Jeff Bretsch from Quincy High School.
Varsity sports as well. She is welcomed by Ed and Kathleen Kyle. Let's have one more hand for Bridget. Our second senior, Jacqueline Provenzano, is escorted by Liz Bach and welcomed by her aunt, Kathy Brooks. Jacqueline joined the Presidents this year after spending most of her high school career in Port St. Lucie, Florida. She has quickly become a key contributor and member of our team. She is planning to attend college next year as well and study engineering. Let's have a hand for Jackie. Our third senior and final senior is Hope Collins. Hope is being escorted by Mary Beth Thornton and welcomed by Linda Collins. This is Hope's second year on the varsity team at the forward position. In addition to her contributions to the basketball team, Hope has also been involved in virtually every other club at Quincy High School with drama, student council, youth and government, and she plans also to attend a 4-year college where she will be studying political science. Let's have a round of applause for Hope. Congratulations, seniors, on a terrific career.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the fish tank here at Quincy High School with today's ball game between the visiting Red Raiders of North Quincy and your Lady Presidents of Quincy High School. Now for the starting lineup for the Lady Red Raiders. At forward, the senior number 3, Megan Turner. At guard, the senior number 20, Lauren Silly. At forward, the senior number 31, Danielle Kelly. At center, the senior number 34, Shannon Malone. And at forward, the senior number 41, Carolyn And now, your starting lineups for your Lady Presidents of Quincy High School. At guard, a junior, number 23, Megan Tolko. At guard, a senior, number 30, Jacqueline Campuzano. At forward, a senior, number 31, Bridget Hall. At guard, a junior, number 32, Mary Beth Torpy. And at forward, a senior, number 35, Brooke Collins. Your head coach, Jeff Welch. Your referees for tonight's ball game, Roman Scavo and Dan McGarry. Right now, we'd like to call out the color guard, ROTC, for Quincy High School. And we have a special young lady, a former Quincy alumni, a former b-ball player for Quincy High School, Miss Julie Andrews.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. On the rockets red the bombs
Lovely job with the national anthem there, John, and a cappella version, which is toughest type to pull off here. But a great job by a Quincy High grad, Julie Andrews, appropriately named.
All right, real quick, we'll run down the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Red Raiders, number 3, senior Megan Therian. Number 20, senior Lauren Stilley. Number 31, senior Danielle Kelly. Number 34, senior Shannon Malone. And number 41, senior Caroline Cunningham. So an all-senior lineup for North Quincy Red Raiders. For the Quincy Presidents, number 23, junior Megan Tobin. Number 30, senior Jackie Provenzano. Number 31, senior Bridget Kyle. Number 32, junior Mary Beth Torpy. And number 35, a senior Hope Collins.
John, we should mention the Red Raiders have been off for a while. Their last 2 games were against Brockton and Plymouth North. They lost to Brockton at home and had a road victory against Plymouth North. So we're underway here, Quincy with the first possession.
And it has been 10 days, as you said, so it's a pretty long layoff here in the middle of the season for the Red Raiders. Provenzano now over to Tobin. Tobin drives baseline and back on to Provenzano. Tobin's going to take a shot from the corner, and that's no good. Rebounded by Provenzano, and around the rim and in.
Yeah, nice job by Provenzano, and Quincy's going to come out with some early pressure. They're 2-2-1, but they're playing it aggressively, John, attacking the ball.
North gets it across and taken away now by Kyle. Kyle looking for some help.
Yeah, at North Quincy High, John, Quincy used a 2-2-1, but they used it to control the tempo of the game. Here they're attacking. Tobin sticks her first jumper. So Quincy off quickly here at home with a 4-0 lead.
And almost another steal there by Collins, but Therrien's able to control it. Kelly gets it out to Malone. Malone looking for some help. Caroline Cunningham comes in. Over down to Stilley. Cunningham gets it down low to Therrien, and nice job there by Mary Beth Torpy to take it away. Gets it up now to Kyle. Kyle is trying to dish it off for Provenzano. Loose ball on the floor. And nice shot by Jackie Provenzano to get on the floor, but it's going to be possession now in favors North Quincy.
Yeah, that was a nice job at defense by Kelly. Got her hand in there. I'm sorry, Shannon Malone, who got her hand in there and broke up the dish to Provenzano. So here they come again aggressively.
Stilley gets trapped in the corner, and Mary Beth Torpy is going to force a jump ball, and Quincy takes possession right back.
Quincy trying to come out, John, right away and just take the play to the Red Raiders. North is in a man-to-man, we should mention, too, John. They're playing, they think they have good matchups here, so they're playing the Presidents straight up man-to-man.
Shot there by Collins, and she gets the roll and in. So Quincy quickly out to a 6-0 lead. Kelly, the pass is taken away by Hope Collins.
That's 3 straight turnovers by the Red Raiders.
Tobin for 3, no good, a little too much. And coming away with it is Kelly for North Quincy.
Nice decision by Stilley. That time you saw her bring the ball right up the middle. That's how you attack a 2-2-1, John. You bring the ball right up the middle against the pressure, so a nice adjustment by Stilley.
Shot there for 3, and it's good. Bridget Kyle, a big 3-pointer. So 9-0, Quincy getting on top here early. Now another trap and another jump ball. That's 3 jump balls. This possession arrow goes for North Quincy. And Coach Doug McFarland's going to get some subs in, Jim.
Yeah, the Red Raiders coming back with Gorham, Carnell, and number 14, Casey O'Connell.
Gorham drives, and that shot's no good. And saves it, but she steps out of bounds. So 9-0 Presidents. Provenzano drives in, he's going to kick it back out on Tobin. Tobin swings around to Torpy. She's going to shoot the 3, no good.
Yeah, nice ball movement by the Presidents.
Rebecca Gorham in the game now for the Red Raiders, brings the ball up. Going to drive in, trying to get the shot off, and we're going to be a first foul. It's going to be on the floor, though.
Yeah, that time they're going to get Kyle for the reach-in.
Bridget Kyle, her first, team's first.
Carnell trying to get the ball in, gets off to Gorham. Gorham a quick shot, and no good. Nice rebound in there by Therrien. And Provenzano comes right in, another jump ball. Quincy's going to take possession this time.
Yeah, the aggressive play by Quincy has really kind of dictated the flow here thus far. No hesitation at all by the Presidents. Red Raiders looking a little backed up. They've got to regain their composure here. North staying with a man-to-man defense, John.
Collins trying to dump it down low to Torpy, and does, almost taken away. Torpy, a tough shot from the baseline, and can't get the roll. And another jump ball. North Quincy will take possession. 9-0 still Quincy.
You see the Red Raiders attacking that 2-2-1 from the middle. That's how you do it. Again, another good job. They get the ball down the floor. Megan Therian penetrates and draws a foul. She's going to go to the line for 2.
Quincy foul number 31, Bridget Kyle. It's her second, team's second.
All right, Bridget Kyle's second foul picked up here.
Yeah, Kyle's a key for the Presidents. She controls the flow well on the floor, very aggressive defensively, so that's a big foul, John, early on.
Good.
Nice job by Megan Therian. For our young viewers out there, this is how you want to shoot a foul shot. Megan taking her time, very focused on the foul line. She's got great form, and then if you watch the ball as well, great backspin on it. So this is how you shoot a foul shot, our young viewers out there. She sticks 2, and the Red Raiders break the ice. They're now trailing 9-2.
Bridget Kyle with 2 fouls goes to the bench. And coming in is Leslie Campbell, also Catherine Corella.
Nice steal by Therian, but she turns the ball over. North with 5 turnovers, and we've only played less than 4 minutes, John.
Collins driving into the paint, loses the dribble, goes off to Torpy. Back to Collins. She's going to drive in, and it's partially blocked there by number 23, Siobhan Carnell. And Megan Therian corralled that block, but she stepped out of bounds trying to get off to Gorham. Presidents will get a fresh shot clock as well.
Nice defense by the Red Raiders on the inbounds. They went with a 2-3, and they denied the lane well, but Quincy gets the ball in to number 32, Mary Beth Torpy, with nice dribble penetration for the hoop.
Raiders break the press, and a nice pass up to Carnell, and she finishes it off.
We'll look for Jeff Bretsch to make an adjustment. North is finally handling the pressure well there. It's the first time they actually converted.
11-4 is our score here. Under 11 minutes now to play in the first half. Collins' pass is taken away by Therian.
Yeah, nice D by Therian.
Still leave it to Gorman. And nice pass there by Gorham, but Therian could not bring it back in.
Yeah, good look back door, but it was it was a nice idea by Gorham. Nice execution, but just too tough a pass to handle there. Megan Therian's going to get a break, and coming in now for the Red Raiders is Catherine O'Connell.
Collins for the Presidents, over now to Tobin. Tobin's going to shoot the 3, and no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's saved there by North, but goes right into the hands of Hope Collins.
Yeah, you tell your kids never save the ball under your own hoop, and that's why when you throw the ball, if the other team recovers, they've got a layup. Nice penetration by Carnell along the baseline, but she's denied. Back come the Lady Presidents.
Collins back over to Tobin. Tobin's gets the pass over the corral. Now back to Tobin again. Torpy at top of the key, and traveling violations called on Torpy.
Yeah, Torpy never established a pivot foot there. That's a good call.
Liz Bach checks into the ball game for Hope Collins. (13-4) is our score. Quincy on top.
Quincy staying with the pressure, but they've changed it a little bit. They're not attacking. Again, this is the type of thing where you're trying to certainly look like a kick ball from here, but where you're trying to control the tempo. They're up big early. They're up 13-4. So what Coach Bretsch is done here, which is a nice adjustment, is he's got the girls staying with their pressure, but just they're not attacking the ball. They're trying to stay and keep the ball in front of them, keep the play in front of them. It's just a way to control tempo, John. Nice adjustment by the Presidents.
Torpy's pass is loose ball, goes out of bounds, And will remain Quincy ball. Kind of a lazy pass there by the Presidents, almost taken away by number 14, Casey O'Connell.
Yeah, nice hustle by O'Connell, trying to inject a little excitement from the Red Raider perspective. Great ball movement by the Presidents. No one's holding the ball in white here. They get a touch on it and they move it quickly. It's well done. Gorham down the lane, and she's going to go to the line. Nice dribble penetration by Rebecca Gorham.
Gorham goes, as you said, coast to coast, and will pick up the foul.
Quincy foul number 34, Catherine Corella.
Catherine Corella is going to pick up her first.
Team's third, Rebecca Gorham at the line, shooting 2. Good.
Gorham's another one with excellent form. Our young viewers are going to get clinic tonight in foul shooting. Got great form, nice backspin. She buries both. So the Red Raiders are 4 for 4 from the line, and it's good they are, John, because that's how they're putting points early on up on the board here. It's 13-6 Presidents.
Passing to Corella, shots no good, partially blocked. Nice shot by Campbell to get down the floor and get the ball back.
Yeah, great hustle by Campbell. There's O'Connell again with a great steal. Ball on the floor. It's Gorham, O'Connell, Campbell, and number 32 for the Presidents, Mary Beth Torpy, all on the floor. Great hustle by the girls.
Quincy takes it over. She remains on with possession. 7 on the shot clock now. Tobin takes a shot, and air ball, no good. Carnell with the rebound. Gorham driving into the paint. Shot off the glass, no good, but she draws the foul.
Yeah, this is a little different situation playing at Quincy High School. Rebecca would get away with that shot at North Quincy High, which has the friendliest backboards in eastern Massachusetts, if not the Commonwealth. But here at Quincy, it's a little different adjustment. We've talked about it in prior games. Gorham sticks the first. They've got the white walls behind the rim, and then they've got the firm glass hoop. So it's a big shooting adjustment when you come to the Quincy High gym. Normally favors the home team. Gorham sticks them both. Red Raiders 6 for 6 from the line. 13-8 Presidents.
And Carnell's going to knock the ball out of bounds. Quincy will retain possession. Checking back into the ball game for the Presidents is Bridget Kyle. Campbell being guarded by Gorham.
Yeah, Gorham's getting away with a little bit of body and reaching there. The officials are letting the girls bang a little bit. Nice little jumper in the elbow area by Kyle.
Nice pass into the middle, and another steal by the Presidents. Pass up now to Leslie Campbell. She's going to go up for the shot. No good. And Mary Beth Torpy will be called for her first foul.
Yeah, Kyle with a nice little jumper in the lane. Right now, the Presidents have 5 people who have scored. All 5 of their starters out there are in the scorebook. They've done a nice job of balanced scoring, nice job of taking the play to the Red Raiders.
Sean Carnell's going to go and take the shot. And nice job there by Liz Bach to take the charge.
Yeah, you're right about that one, Sean. Liz Bach set up beautifully. Carnell, a nice dribble penetration, but when she turned into the lane, Bach had the position well established. That's North's first team foul. Provenzano in for...
that was Leslie Campbell who
Leslie
went
Campbell,
down.
right.
Yep. Provenzano shot from the corner. No good. And loose ball rebounded now by Gorham. Pushing up, she's going to go coast to coast and can't get the roll, gets her own rebound back. Fight for the ball. And it's still loose. And it goes out of bounds, so it'll be Quincy ball.
Yeah, the officials are letting the ladies play out here. There's a lot of banging down low. Very nice rebound by Carnell in traffic there. The Red Raiders are extending their man-to-man. They're going to come with some full court pressure.
Paige Bonani, in the ball game now for the Presidents. A nice give and go between Bach and Torpy, and Torpy puts it in.
Yeah, nice job. First, Torpy handled the pressure beautifully and got right down court. Then after she passed, she kept flowing to the hoop, took the return pass from Bach, buried the layup, and she's got a shot at an old-fashioned three-pointer here. And she buries it.
So Quincy's lead is up to 10 now, 18-8. Up now to Cunningham. Cunningham dishes it off. And off the glass and in for Jess Holland, who's in the game.
Yeah, that was a tough shot by Howland. That was actually Catherine O'Connell handled that tough pass beautifully and got it off to Howland, John.
Provenzano with a rebound pass in the middle. He's looking for Tobin. It's no good. And traveling call on Quincy.
Stilley comes back in for Paige Bonani. Paige did a nice job out there while she was in.
Carnell breaks the press up now to Cunningham. Goes through her hands, but Hollett's there. Nice defense on Stilley by Megan Tobin. Carnell back over now to Hollett. Gorham's going to drive baseline. 8 on the shot clock, taken away now by Kyle.
Nice strip by Kyle off the dribble there. Great D by Bridget Kyle.
Remember, Torpy drives in, kicks off to Tobin, and she hits the three.
Tobin buried that three, and if she heats up, the Red Raiders are in big trouble, John. Coach Doug McFarland realizes that this game's slipping away early here. Quincy is up 21-10, so Doug McFarland getting a timeout here. And I'll tell you what, if Megan Tobin heats up, unlike at North Quincy where she had some shooting woes, if she starts hitting the three here, North's in for a long night. Nice balanced scoring thus far by the Presidents, John. Megan Tobin's got 5, Bridget Kyle's got 5, Mary Beth Torpy 5, Hope Collins 4, and Jacqueline Provenzano 2. So good job of balanced scoring. Excellent defensive pressure by the Presidents. Doug McFarland's got to make some adjustments here with 6 minutes to go, John.
Yeah, the Presidents are a big three-pointing shooting team, Jim, and Megan Tobin is one of their big stars from behind the line. She had a couple of big three-pointers against Whitman Hanson. She had 3 three-pointers in the first half, 13 points overall, and that was part of the reason Quincy was able to come out. And Mary Beth Torpy hit a big three-pointer to win the game for the Presidents, again 52-49 over Whitman Hanson. So the Presidents, the three-point shooting is a big repertoire in their game.
Yeah, coming out of the timeout, we see that the Presidents are going to extend their 2-2-1 again. And again, what Coach Bretsch is doing is just trying to control the tempo and keep working that lead. Nice look inside for Carnell. She misses the short jumper. Ties up Provenzano, though, and North Quincy's going to keep possession as the possession arrow favors North Quincy.
Yeah, the shot by Carnell went around the rim and out. Couldn't get it to drop in. Going over now to Stilley. Stilley's looking for Cunningham down low. Pass is no good. Tobin comes away with it now. Torpy down low to Kyle. Kyle turnaround jumper, partially blocked there by Siobhan Carnell.
Yep, nice play by Carnell, and O'Connell alertly in there to get the ball out. Here's Rebecca Gorham, little foul line jumper. She misses, and back come the Lady Presidents, John.
Torpy dumps it off at Bach. Bach puts it up. And foul's going to be called on the floor. No shot.
Yeah, they're going to get Gorham with a reach there on the pass. Right now, the Red Raiders are really out of sync. They don't have any flow offensively. They're working hard defensively, but they haven't made anything happen yet. With 5 minutes to go, it's 21-10 Presidents.
Tobin, another three shot. No good.
Yeah, they're going to have to get out on Megan Tobin. They cannot give her that shot.
Lawrence Stilley's going to slow it down now for the Red Raiders. Jess Howell drives in, takes a shot in the paint, and she'll draw the foul.
Yeah, nice little adjustment by Doug McFarland coming out of the timeout. He's moved Rebecca Gorham, who was out top, and in charge of some of the ball handling chores. They put her down on the block, John. You have Bridget Kyle with 2 fouls, and what they're going to do is get Gorham down low with her. Nice adjustment. They didn't get her to the ball the first time. Howlett dribble penetrated, and she's at the line here. Another one, the excellent foul shooting by the Red Raiders. Great form here, and they are perfect in the first half.
21-12, Presidents on top of the Red Raiders. Torby, nice pass down low to Kyle. Kyle's shot's no good. Rebounded by Gorham. Gorham quickly up now to Stilley. Stilley's shot, is no good.
Jacqueline Provenzano continues her impressive rebounding. She's been huge on the boards here in the first half, John.
Tobin down low to Torpy. And traveling violations call. Nice job there by Megan Therian and also Lauren Stilley to converge on Torpy as soon as she got the ball.
Yeah, great ball movement by the Presidents.
Stilley over now to to Shannon Malone is in the ball game. Shot there by Howell, no good. Back over to Howell, she takes another shot. No good, rebounded. And up and in there by number 34, Shannon Malone.
Yeah, nice job by Malone. It's a big hoop, too. It's 21-14. The Red Raiders continuing to hang tough. That's what they need to do here as we're under 4 minutes.
Bach looking for Torpy and passed it behind her and was out of bounds. So a turnover for the Presidents. Excuse me.
Yeah, that was just kind of a careless pass, not a big deal. Presidents with their 2-2-1 pressure. Red Raiders dribble into the trap, but
out of bounds off Liz Bach, so remain North Quincy ball. Gorham driving in, shots no good. And rebounded by Kyle for the Presidents. Provenzano now bringing it up quickly. Kicks it off to Tobin. She's going to go baseline, has some room, and puts it up and in. Nice drive there by Megan Tobin to go baseline. Had a little bit of space, but she made it work.
yeah, great dribble penetration by Tobin. And here's Kyle with the strip.
And Lauren Stilley will get picked up for the foul. Probably a good foul on Stilley.
Yeah. Coach McFarland thinks that Bridget didn't exactly get the clean strip there, but I'll tell you, Bridget Kyle's got 2 fouls. Normally in the first half, if a player has 2 fouls, the coach has counseled her, as I'm sure Coach Bretsch has, to play conservatively and not pick up that third. But Bridget continues to be relentless on defense and make plays, John. Really showing some great leadership in this her last game here, the crosstown rivalry. Great look down low, and Leslie Campbell finishes.
Yeah, Campbell just checked into the ball game for Mary Beth Torpy, and she gets on the scoreboard quickly. Campbell comes up with a steal. Over now to Tobin. Tobin working against Gorham, and that's up and in. Well, Megan Tobin, another tough layup.
Yeah, she dribbled in and created contact with Gorham. It was great stuff by Tobin. And Rebecca Gorham goes the other way and is going to pick up a big charge. Jacqueline Provenzano stepped in and took a big charge there. I'll tell you, Presidents have stretched their lead out to 13, John. This is a big stretch, this last 2-minute run here by the Lady Presidents.
That's also Rebecca Gorham's 3rd foul, Jim, so she's going to have to be careful. And she actually went to the bench with that 3rd foul. Tobin out of Provenzano. Back over to Tobin. Tobin working for some help and gets over to Provenzano. Bridget Kyle, 7 on the shot clock for the Presidents. Tobin a running shot, no good, rebounded by Shannon Malone for North. Casey O'Connell dumps it off, and no good by Danielle Kelly. And nice save there by Liz Bach between the legs of Casey O'Connell.
Yeah, I'll tell you again, though, that rebound situation was created by the aggressive board work of Provenzano. She's the one who banged that one out of there. It's 27-14. We're under 2 minutes, John.
Liz Bach, nice defense. And loose ball goes out of bounds off North. And you can see the frustration on North's faces, Jim.
Yeah, as we said, John. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. All right, North's got a timeout here with 1:45 to go. As we said earlier, they're really frustrated. There's no rhythm on either end of the floor, offensively or defensively. Conversely, for the Presidents, Provenzano has got it going on the boards big time. Megan Tobin is in the flow offensively. Bridget Kyle putting intense pressure out at the guard sport. All the girls for Quincy. Leslie Campbell's been out there banging away and on the floor. Mary Beth Torpy, Hope Collins. They've just really, all 7 of those girls who've been out on the floor for Quincy thus far have contributed. What North, the mission statement for North here as they come out of the timeout is 27-14 with less than 2 minutes. They want to get the lead down to about 10. If they can do that, that'll be a victory for the Red Raiders here after this kind of sloppy, tough first half. And when I say sloppy, I should say it's the Presidents who have created the slop here. They've really worked hard, played aggressively. They're having some real success.
Yeah, their pressure, Jim, their full court pressure has certainly worked here and has worked out to their advantage with a 13-point lead with 1:45 left to go here in the first half.
Now here's one of the areas where Stilley is just awesome. She can play defense, Lauren Stilley, man-to-man defense like, you know, well, she's among the best, definitely. And when she gets down like that, it really creates a lot of effort, a lot of difficulty for the opposing guard.
Leslie Campbell over now to Bach. Bach skipped the pass, and nice defense there by Casey O'Connell to step up and knock it out of bounds.
All of Stilley's hard work paid off as the Presidents never got into their offense till there were 10 seconds left. There's 8 left on the shot clock now.
Into Torpy, open out of Tobin. 5 on the shot clock, gets a tough shot off. No good. And a fight for the rebound comes in a jump ball. Nice job by Mary Beth Torpy to get that jump ball for the Presidents, and they'll retain possession.
Yeah, you're right. Great job by Torpy. That was a big rebound.
Megan Tobin's going to shoot the 3. No good.
Yeah, Megan never really got settled there. Came up short on that shot. So with a minute to go, 27-14.
1 minute to go in the half.
Pass over to Lauren Stilley, and she'll drive in and draw the foul. Looks like it's going to be at number 23, Megan Tobin.
Stilley doing a nice job.
Foul, number 33, Elizabeth Bach.
Oh, they called it on Bach.
Stilley
Stilley doing a nice job of taking over here and showing some leadership, John. She established defensively what she wanted to do. Red Raiders continue their phenomenal foul shooting. They're perfect for the half. But and then on this offensive series, Stilley just took charge and made sure that she got the ball back. She sticks 2 foul shots. It's 27-16 with 55 seconds to go.
Pressure there by Lauren Stilley, and she was able to knock it out of bounds. So we remain Quincy ball, though. 55 seconds, as you mentioned, 26 on the shot clock.
Phenomenal pressure by Stilley, I might add. Just really intense, and there's another turnover.
Yeah, bad pass there by Liz Bach, but she lucks out. And it was Shannon Malone with a bad pass of her own, so Quincy takes it right back.
Hope Collins back in the ball game for Quincy.
Hope Collins checks back into the ball game for the Presidents. Catherine Carell passes it into Torpy. Torpy dumps it off now to Leslie Campbell, and goes out of bounds, and will remain Quincy ball.
I'll tell you, tremendous defensive play by Shannon Malone to get the clean block on Campbell.
Turnover there created by North Quincy. Up now to Lauren Stilley. She goes coast to coast and then draws the foul.
Yeah, nice job by Stilley. Again, continuing with her aggressive play. That little break for the Red Raiders, though, was started by the defensive pressure of Danielle Kelly. She came up with a block down low there, and Red Raiders got this fast break. So Stilley, 6 her foul shot.
And she makes them both. North Quincy's been phenomenal from the line, Jim, as you've mentioned a couple times here tonight. 12 for 12 so far here in the first half.
Yeah, and without that, they'd be in deep trouble.
Torpy's shot goes around the rim and out. And a nice rebound in there by Shannon Malone.
Great effort by Malone. Rebounded in traffic, got a nice outlet in traffic. Super effort by Malone.
Therian kicks it off to Danielle Kelly. She shoots the three, no good. Rebounded by Therian, and she puts it in.
Nice hoop by Megan Therian. That's a big sequence right there, John. First, the big rebound and great outlet by Malone, and then the super effort by Therian on the offensive board. The effect of that is the Red Raiders were able to cut the lead to 7 as we go to the half. So that's a significant difference here for the Red Raiders. They were looking at a 20-point lead at one point, 20-point deficit at one point. They fought their way back. It's now 7, so good job by the Red Raiders, and a great first half by the Presidents.
Yeah, the Red Raiders finished the half on a 6-0 run, and as you said, they narrowed the lead down to 7. So 27-20 is our score here. Jim and I are going to take a timeout, and we'll be back with second half coverage of Quincy versus North Quincy girls basketball after this. Welcome back, everyone, to the Monroe McLean Gymnasium here at Quincy High School. We're at the half. The Lady Presidents are on top of the Lady Red Raiders, 27-20. Real quick, we'll do a recap of the scoring. First, for the Presidents, leading the way with 9 points was Megan Tobin. Bridget Kyle and Marybeth Torpy each have 5. Hope Collins has 4. Leslie Campbell and Jackie Provenzano each have 2. For the Red Raiders, Megan Therian, Jess Howlett, Lauren Stilley, Rebecca Gorham all have 4 points. Siobhan Carnell and Shannon Malone each have 2.
Good news for the Presidents, John, is that they did just about everything they wanted to do in that first half. Very solid defensively, nice offensive flow to the game, and they controlled the tempo with their 2-2-1. Good news for the Red Raiders, if you can call it good news, is they kept the lead at 7. They really kind of fell apart there at one point. They were just hanging in there. They were never in the flow, but they were able to get a little run together with 1:30 to go in the half, cut the Quincy lead to 7. So they come out here to start the half down 7 and looking to regroup against the Presidents.
Presidents were able to get a jump ball, and they retain possession with the jump ball.
Red Raiders come out with man-to-man, very aggressive defensive pressure here to start the half, John.
Shot there by Kyle is no good. Rebounded by Gorham. Stealing now to Casey O'Connell. That's no good. And went through Gorham's hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, Gorham was right there on the rebound. Did a nice job, but could not control the ball. Red Raiders extending their man-to-man full court. And a very wise decision by Mary Beth Torpy. The best way to handle the Stilley pressure is give the ball to someone else. Great look inside.
Tobin went up, gets the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Megan Tobin had a tough outing when we were down the north end of the city. She just was ice cold and never really warmed up. She's been very, very solid here in her home court. That was a great little head fake there to draw the contact. She almost hit the layup. Megan sticks the first foul shot to break the scoring ice here in the second half. And she calmly sticks 2. 29-20 Presidents, John.
Foul shotting has been outstanding here tonight for both teams. The Presidents are 3 for 3. North Quincy 12 for 12. Carnell shoots the 3, no good. Rebounded by Campbell, and she's able to fight away and take that ball.
Yeah, nice strong play down low by Leslie Campbell. She was double teamed on the outlet, but she contained the ball and kept her composure and got it out to the outlet perfectly.
Nice feed down to Bridget Kyle. And when she turned around to take the jumper, right there was Rebecca Gorham to reach in for that ball and draw the jump ball.
Yeah, that's a matchup that's going to favor the Red Raiders, at least physically. Rebecca Gorham and Bridget Kyle.
Gorham down low to Carnell. Carnell loses because then he hit O'Connell. O'Connell's three is good. Casey O'Connell, her first 3 points here tonight.
Yeah, and a big three-pointer it was. Clock was running down. She was in the corner, and she stuck the three. So it's 29-23 now, Presidents.
Feed down to Torpy, and tough shot's no good. Rebounded by Gorham. As I said, 29-23, President's still on top. Stilley over now to Therian. She's going to drive in with a left-handed runner and gets the friendly roll.
Great job by Megan Therian on the dribble penetration. As you said, she went with her left hand there. That's her second lefty runner. It's 29-25. Red Raiders within 4. Presidents have to keep their composure. Campbell with a dribble penetration.
And blocking foul is going to be called there on Siobhan Carnell. Call probably could have gone either way there, but Carnell picks up her second.
Yeah, Carnell definitely got there a little late, John. That was actually a pretty good call. Nice dribble penetration. Oh!
And
Sometime, Bridget. Yeah.
she realized it too. As soon as she touched it, she realized she had not come out of bounds yet. So nice defense there by the Red Raiders. Quickly up now to Siobhan Carnell. She's going to take the running jumper. No good. 4 Presidents right there for the rebound.
Yeah, nice boxing out by the Lady Presidents. And here comes Megan Tobin.
Going over to Kyle. Quickly now to Torpy. She's going to run into the paint. Shots no good. Rebounded by Gorham. Torpy right there was stifling defense, excuse me. North's able to break it back up. Stilley, and she'll draw the foul.
Great crossover dribble by Stilley to create that penetration opportunity. They got Megan Tobin for that foul. That's her first.
Stilley's first from the line is good.
The perfect foul shooting for the Red Raiders continues, John.
And she gets the roll.
2-point ball game here as Bridget Kyle looks to penetrate.
And a turnover there for the Presidents. And
Yeah.
North Quincy will take over.
Leslie Campbell did not establish her pivot foot. Got called for the travel. Here come the Red Raiders looking to tie.
Gorman to Carnell. Carnell, tough shot off the glass, and we're tied at 29.
Coach Brett's getting a timeout here. Or looking to get a timeout,
And-
but the girls don't see him, and there's a turnover, and here come the Red Raiders.
Referee was right in front of Coach Bretsch, and they can call timeouts from the sidelines, but did not hear him.
Brett's is going to take the timeout now rather than wait until after the defensive series plays out. He's going to get the timeout now, talk to the girls. I'm sure what he wants to do, he's speaking to the official now about the fact he didn't get the timeout earlier. Not a bad idea, plant the seed there. But in any event, I'm sure what he wants to do is kind of calm the girls down on the offensive end, John. They've been there hasn't been any flow offensively like we saw in the first half. The Presidents have been taking the first shot that presents, and I'm sure he wants to see them start moving the ball a little more.
North Quincy opens the second half on a 9-2 run, Jim, and we are tied at 29. So the Red Raiders have done a nice job to come back from a big deficit. They were down by as many, as you said, close to 20 points. I think it was up to 15 points in the first half, and now we're tied at 29. Real quick, if you're wondering when this game will be replayed on Quincy Access Television, log on to our website at www.qatv.org. Again, that's www.qatv.org. So with 12:18 left to go here in the game, tied at 29, and the Presidents come out of their huddle with Coach Jeff Bretsch.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting next couple of minutes for the Lady Presidents. We'll see if they can regain control of the tempo here of the game and break this Red Raider run. Geez, Carnell traveled again out of bounds. We saw that in the last game. She somehow gets away with it.
Campbell, a little stutter step there and allowed North to converge on her, and then North takes it away. Bach takes away now from Stille, and Bach's pass was a little too much ahead of Megan Tobin.
Yeah, great hustle by Megan Therian to get back and create that steal.
Gorham drives in. Shot is no good. Loose ball still on the floor, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow will give the ball to the Presidents. Jacqueline Provenzano is going to check into the ball game, as well as Hope Collins for the Presidents. Liz Bach and Leslie Campbell go to the bench.
Red Raiders are out with a full court man-to-man. That man-to-man defense adjustment has really broken the rhythm for the Lady Presidents. And here come the Red Raiders again. Nothing's changed. A solid Red Raider defense is what has dictated the flow of the game here in the second half, John.
Hope Collins' shot was blocked from behind by, looked like, by Megan Therian. Therian gets the ball, takes a shot, no good. And Provenzano comes away with a rebound.
I'll tell you, the officials are really letting the ladies play here. There's been an awful lot of banging and bodies going to the floor with no whistles. That could change soon.
Provenzano for three, no good. Hope Collins with a rebound, and they're going to say tribal violation before she got the shot off.
Yeah, she didn't quite have possession of the ball and was moving toward the hoop with it, but the official hit her with a traveling call. Good call.
Siobhan Carnell, and she's going to dribble out of bounds, so another turnover for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, again, Bridget Kyle over there. Defensive pressure. Bridget's done a great job all game, not letting her foul woes or early foul woes create any problems for her. Carnell's going to get a little break, and in for the Red Raiders is Danielle Kelly. Kelly and Provenzano were both very solid on the boards in the first half, John.
Torpy with the ball, looking down at Provenzano. Provenzano, tough shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Hope Collins, and she'll draw the foul. Looks like on Shannon Malone, who checked into the ball game.
Yeah, you got that right. They hit Malone with that one, which was good because from the Red Raider perspective, Gorham was right there and was concerned that the call was on her.
Hope Collins at the line, shooting two.
That's the first missed foul shot this evening, John. A remarkable statistic.
Up until that point, both teams were 15 for 15 from the line. Collins makes the second. 1 point lead for the Presidents, 30-29. Three-point shot there by Paige Benani's no good. Tobin, shot is no good, and it's costly. Traveling violation. The shot went in, but it's no good. Coach Jeff Bretsch on the sideline there says, where's the travel? She shot as soon as she got it. But the referee calls a violation. Becca Gorham's going to drive in, and charging violation. Nice job by Hope Collins to take the charge. That's Gorham's fourth foul.
No question on that one, and Doug McFarland gets Danielle Kelly right up. Gorham's coming out, not happy to do so. That's a big, big foul. We've got 10-12 to go, and Rebecca Gorham, one of the keys to the Red Raiders, is on the bench now.
Nice job by Collins to fake the shot. Gets her own rebound back. Again gets the rebound back. And she draws the foul. Hope Collins, 3 rebounds, and now draws the foul.
Yeah, really relentless on the boards. Good job for Hope.
North Quincy foul on the 34, Shannon Malone, her second, team's fifth. At the line for Quincy, Hope Collins is shooting 2.
So Collins at the line will be shooting 2 for the Presidents.
If you watch her body when she shoots, she kind of lunges a little bit. She's not balanced when she shoots her foul shots.
In the ball game for North Quincy, number 23.
Siobhan Carnell checks into the ball game for Megan Therian.
Just watch Hope here. You'd like to see her bend her knees a little more on her release so she was more balanced. She locks her knees up, and she missed both. And the lead is at 1 for the Presidents, 30-29, John. We'll see how the Red Raiders adapt without Gorham in there.
Defensive pressure there was by Megan Tobin. She's going to pick up the foul.
Foul number 23, Megan Tobin, her second.
Just pressuring Paige Bonani. So North will get a fresh 30 seconds. And one of the referees is over there talking to Coach Jeff Bretsch. Didn't agree with that last foul. Carnell and was looking for Paige Bonani, but Paige Bonani cut in, and she was no longer there, so another turnover.
Bonani's going to extend the pressure now, full court. Torpy handles it pretty well. And you see the adjustment. If you recall, when Jeff Bretsch called a timeout, we thought what he'd do was tell the girls to run their offense more, and that's exactly what the Presidents have done. Nice little runner by Bridget Kyle there. But the Presidents have taken their time offensively. They've really settled things down here.
And another charging foul picked up by Hope Collins.
Yeah, Collins is huge this half. He's just done a super job out there for the Presidents.
So the Presidents have picked up numerous charging fouls here. And North Quincy is not being relentless on that. They're just driving right into the paint, seeing the people in there, but just going right into them. Tobin over to Provenzano. Back to Tobin. Shots up and no good. Provenzano with a rebound though. And jump ball there. Looks like Jess Holler reached in and caused the jump ball.
Great job by Provenzano on 2 counts. She's really been persistent in her penetration here, making the North defense work. And again, she's continuing her ferocious board play. There's a turnover, and it's going to be the President's ball. Presidents have slowly reestablished control over this game here, John. They're up 3, got possession off the turnover.
Kyle over to Collins. Collins goes baseline, but she steps out of bounds.
Nice D by Shannon Malone. She refused to give up the baseline there. Coach Doug McFarland bringing in Stilly and O'Connell. You know what that means. That means defensive pressure, full court from the guards for the Red Raiders. We'll see if Lauren Stilly can help the Red Raiders get back in this game.
Nice defense there by Bridget Kyle to jump up and knock that ball out of bounds. Remain Red Raiders ball though. 8:38 left to go in the game. 32-29 is our score. Lauren Stilly.
A little rusty after being on the bench. That's a tough fall. Tough call. Let me get that one out.
And Hope Collins may be a little bit too aggressive on that play there. Quincy's 4th team foul.
Yeah, O'Connell and Stilly are a little rusty after being on the bench for a while, and it shows in their ball handling.
Nice rebound.
Job by Malone again.
And pass is taken away by Torpy. Needs a fast break now up to Bridget Kyle. Kyle stops, shoots, no good. And it goes out of bounds off the Presidents. You can see number 31, Danielle Kelly, was pleading for an over-the-back call on Jacqueline Provenzano, but the ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be North Quincy ball.
Yeah, Bridget Kyle going to get a little break. Leslie Campbell's in.
Nice job there by the Red Raiders to break that press, and an easy basket by Shannon Malone.
Yep, again, you attack the 2-2-1 from the middle of the court. Lauren Stilley did that beautifully. Layup, and the President's lead is at 1, 32-31. This one's going to go down to the wire, John.
Megan Tobin drives in. He's up to Collins. Shot there by Collins, no good. Provenzano right there again. Torpy with the rebound. She can't get it up. Puts it back in again. Maribeth Torpy got the rebound and finished it off the second time.
Here's where the loss of Gorham hurts. She's a big rebounder.
Megan Tobin up now to Leslie Campbell, and the foul.
Oh, big hoop by Leslie Campbell. Great look inside, and Campbell with the finish, and she's going to go to the line for an old-fashioned three-pointer. Presidents stretching the lead out to 5 here. Coach McFarland making a little adjustment here. We mentioned that the Red Raiders are getting hurt on the boards, and sure enough, Megan Therian is up off the bench, and Catherine O'Connell are both going to come in. So McFarland wants to stabilize what's going on the boards here, John.
So 36-31 is our score with 7:12 left to go in the game. Mentioned at the top of the telecast that the Presidents have come in pretty hot in their last 5 games. They have a record of 4-1. So the Presidents coming in here with a nice finish at the end of the season with wins over Plymouth South, Plymouth North, and a big, huge win over Whitman Hanson, a 52-49 over the Whitman Hanson Panthers.
Yeah, the wins in Marshfield and Plymouth South are very impressive because they were both on the road. Marshfield is always a tough place to play. Plymouth South, a long bus ride. So Whitman Hanson, Marshfield, and Plymouth South, those are very, actually they lost at Marshfield, I beg your pardon. But they played them tough. But in any event, of those last 3 games, Whitman Hanson, Marshfield, and Plymouth South, those are all tough games. Presidents really accorded themselves well. And they're playing great tonight, John. They look ready for the tournament.
Yeah, we should mention both teams have clinched a spot in the MIAA basketball tournament. So there'll be tournament action coming here to the city of Quincy. North Quincy has put themselves in position to host a game, at least in the first round, with their 15-4 record overall. Leslie Campbell's shot's no good, rebounded by Provenzano. Back to Campbell, and a blocking foul is called on North Quincy's Siobhan Carnell.
Actually, the under official is looking to confer. He's not sure if he got that right.
North Quincy foul, number 23, Siobhan Carnell, her third.
Yeah, he was a little bit obstructed there, and he wasn't quite sure if he got the call right, frankly. It's a tough one for Siobhan to stomach. Campbell's going to go to the line, and she misses her first. I'll tell you, John, we mentioned it at the end of the first half. I mentioned it when she came in here in the second half. But you can't say enough good things about the job that Jacqueline Provenzano has done on the boards for the Presidents.
Campbell's second is good.
The second. Yep.
7:09 to go in the second half. 37-31. Presidents.
37-31 to go. It's the score with 7 minutes to go. Shot there by Casey O'Connell is good.
Nice job by O'Connell. Seniors need to step up, and O'Connell did there. And there's Catherine O'Connell with a big block. Hope Collins thinks she got banged. But Catherine definitely got away with one there. Made a great defensive stop.
Back into Megan Tobin. Campbell swings over to Provenzano. 15 on the shot clock for the Presidents. Tobin shoots the 3, and it gets in. Gets the friendly roll.
Well, Megan's in her home gym, and she can do that. We know that. And after the game in North Quincy, she's due a friendly roll or two, frankly, John. Big three-pointer. The President lead is at 7 with about 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go here.
Leslie Campbell picked up the foul on the reach, and that's her second. Real quick, those in foul trouble. For the Presidents, Bridget Kyle, she has 3. For the Red Raiders, Rebecca Gorham has 4, and Siobhan Carnell has 3. And shot there is blocked by Mary Beth Torpy. Quickly up now to Campbell, and the pass to Megan Tope is just a little too much on. She can't get it.
Good look. Nice release by Campbell to get down the floor. It keeps the Red Raiders honest. The Red Raiders like to have their guards dribble penetrate, and so Quincy's releasing someone because the North guards aren't there defensively. So nice decision. There's Stilley penetrating again. Her jump is blocked. O'Connell's there in traffic, and she picks up the call. So Catherine O'Connell's going to go to the line. This one is on number 23 for the Presidents, Megan Tobin. That's her third.
So Catherine O'Connell goes to the line for 2. And she calmly sinks that one. North still perfect from the line, now 15 for 15.
Well, that was good of you to mention that, John. They promptly miss their first foul shot after John's sage observation. Both coaches coming back with their players in foul trouble. Bridget Kyle in for the for the Presidents, and Rebecca Gorham up off the bench for the Red Raiders. She's going to be coming in.
Quickly up now to Tobin. Tobin, nice pass to Campbell. She can't finish it off though. And a foul's called. Looks like it's going to be called on
O'Connell.
number 14, Casey O'Connell. Also in the air was Lauren Stilley.
At the line, number 24, Leslie Campbell, shooting the front end of a 1-and-1.
Campbell's on the line for a 1-on-1 here. Leslie is the sweeper on the soccer team. She can really run. And misses that first foul shot. O'Connell the rebound. Gorham got in on that foul call. So she's back. Both coaches realizing this game's at a critical juncture. Big steal by Torpy.
Bounce pass up to Tobin, and she's going to draw a foul.
Yeah, Meg Therian hustling down the court broke up the pass there. But on the dive, she fouled Tobin.
That is the 10th team foul on the Red Raiders. So every foul now on, the Presidents will be going to the line to shoot 2. With 5:35 left to go in the game.
I was saying about Leslie Campbell, you're seeing, she's a fast lady. She can get up and down the floor. Fast young lady, I should say. She can get up and down the floor well, and she's doing so here. Presidents with a little mini fast break here. Tobin sticks them both. And their lead is at 8, 42-34 with 5:30 to go, John, in the ball game. Stilley, good job of getting the ball to the middle of the floor.
And Leslie Campbell's going to pick up the foul there, reaching in on Lauren Stilley. That's Campbell's 3rd foul.
That was a little bit of a cheapie. You don't want to see those. Great job by Stilley. Got the ball right back to the middle of the floor. As we've been saying all along, that's how you want to attack the 2-2-1. And Lauren staying very disciplined here, notwithstanding the circumstances.
Stilley at the line for a 1-on-1, and she makes the first.
Do you have any comments on the North Quincy foul shooting, John?
Well, I think I jinxed Quincy as well, Jim, so I'm 2 for 2 tonight on that.
Yeah. Lauren misses her first. She's 7 for 8 rather from the line here in the game. Excellent foul shooting.
Kyle kicks it off to Liz Bach, who checked back into the ball game.
Great ball movement by the Presidents. This is what we saw in the first half. Talked about it when Bretsch called the timeout. They've slowed things down. They're moving the ball, hit the open person.
Ooh, tough shot there by Leslie Campbell over Rebecca Gorham.
Yep, big hoop by Campbell. She continues to contribute. Keep in mind, Leslie only a freshman. Torpy with the steal.
Shot's no good. Nice defense there by Stilley to get back. Quickly up now to Casey O'Connell to Megan Therian, and she draws the foul in the hoop.
Great job by Megan Therian. The left hand again. Sticks the layup. Casey O'Connell with the push. Hits Therian, and the 2 seniors fighting hard here, looking to keep. Looks like Doug McFarland's going to get a timeout. We actually have a replay here. We've got our van sitting outside, and they're going to run the replay. Here it comes. You see Megan Therian with a big lefty finish, gets knocked down, and there's the signal. She's going to go to the line. So Red Raiders hanging tough, John. Quincy did a nice job of reestablishing control of this ball game. They're up by 7. Red Raiders hanging around. It looks like it's going to be an exciting final 4 minutes.
44-37 is our score. And Jim, there's a fantastic crowd here in the gymnasium at Quincy High School, as there always is between Quincy and North Quincy games, but a really good crowd here tonight on a cold, bitter day here in Quincy.
Yeah, it's a Friday night of April vacation week as well, so.
February vacation.
February, yeah, I'm ready for April. Pitches and catches reported, so thank you for curbing my excitement. But Friday night to start February vacation week, and we thought there'd be a lot of people on the move out of town, but this place is packed. Nice shot of the crowd there by, who's our cameraman?
Howard McKay and also Peter Leo are on camera here tonight for us.
Howard McKay and Peter Leo. Okay.
2 of our veterans at QATV. So Therian for the line to shoot one shot. And no good. Rebounded by Rebecca Gorham. Up to Stilley. And Stilley gets the foul in the hoop.
Well, there's that rebounding presence we were talking about. Gorham in there with the rebound. Mentioned earlier that the Red Raiders were being hurt on the boards. Gorham with a nice offensive rebound. We'll see if Stilley can complete the three-pointer. She's short. Gorham with a rebound, and she sticks the layup. Great job by Gorham. So there's 4 points for the Red Raiders.
And shot there by Liz Bach. It was partially blocked by Catherine O'Connell, but they're going to call her for the foul.
Tell you, 7-point lead, down to 3 through the efforts of Rebecca Gorham there on the boards. She's given the team a big boost, John.
Bach's first is no good. 44-41's our score with 4:27 left to go in the ball game. Bach's shot is good.
Just close to a violation by Bach, the way she left after she shot.
A little confusion between their presidents. Does not hurt them, though. Casey O'Connell for 3, and it's good.
Oh, O'Connell from Therian. And Casey O'Connell gets the Red Raiders back within 1. Tell you, Stilley, O'Connell, and Therian have all shown great leadership, along with Rebecca Gorham. They've done a great job here tonight of scratching and crawling and getting the Red Raiders back in this ball game. It's 45-44 with 4 minutes to go, John.
Kyle gets it in. Was trying to look at Torpy, but it's no good. So North forces the turnover, and they're going to have a chance to take the lead. North has not led in this ball game, Jim. To Casey O'Connell, she shoots the 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Torpy. Gets it up now to Campbell. Campbell, traveling violation, went to pass it, realized the lane was not there.
Yeah, Leslie, a little hesitant. One could forget this, but she's only a 9th grader. It's remarkable she made the team. It's remarkable she's out on the floor at all. But what's most remarkable is the fact that this 9th grader is out there contributing mightily to the present effort here. She's really done a great job all night, big on the boards in particular. And Coach Brett's got a timeout there, John. It's 45-44 with 3:40 to go.
Wants to settle his team down, as you said, with 3:40 left to go in the ball game. 1 point lead for the Presidents, 45-44.
We'll look for the defensive pressure from the Red Raiders all over the court. Stilley's out there now, and she and O'Connell are a really bothersome tandem if you're a President. Very aggressive, very quick. They do a remarkable job. So we'll look for that full court pressure. That's what's driven the bus here in the Red Raider comeback. Out there with them are Megan Therian, Catherine O'Connell, and Rebecca Gorham. Gorham's got to be careful to not pick up a foul.
Yeah, Gorham does have 4 fouls, but more, and she'll DQ herself from the ball game. Casey O'Connell also has 3 fouls, along with Siobhan Carnell. For the Presidents, Megan Tobin, Leslie Campbell, Bridget Kyle, and Liz Block all have 3.
Tough pass there. Gorham's been trying to make that pass directly to the baseline all night, and it just hasn't been there. It's a tough pass, and here we see the full court pressure. Stilly on Torpy.
Torpy doing a nice job to get up now to Bridget Kyle. Hope Collins now over to Megan Tobin. 15 on the shot clock. Kyle goes baseline, nothing there. Back up to Hope Collins, and she loses it, taken away by Gorham. Up now to Lauren Stilley, and in, and North takes the first lead of the ball game, 46-45.
Great job by the Red Raiders, and that was Megan Therian's defense down on the baseline that started that break. Presidents right back. Great penetration by Tobin. And the finish.
So Presidents take it right back.
That was a great individual effort by Megan Tobin, John. Love to see the replay on that.
Gorham down low, pass for Catherine O'Connell's no good and out of bounds.
Nice adjustment by the Presidents. They haven't Bridget Kyle bring up the ball. Megan Therian's covering her because she's a solid defender. Kyle misses the jumper, but Megan cannot put the type of dribble pressure on. Oh, great pass by Stilley. Oh, was that Therian?
That was Therian with that pass.
And the finish by O'Connell. Great effort by Therian.
Provenzano for 3. That's no good. The excitement has been turned up about 3 notches here, Jim, in the last 30 seconds. Turnover there by Hope Collins. She gets a steal, and jump ball. Quincy will take possession.
Yeah, O'Connell and Therian really working hard out there, producing results. That was a great double team. Now, as I said earlier, they're going to inbound the ball. Kyle's going to inbound, and, well, actually, yep, she should get it right back. Well, they gave it to Tobin, but they've done a nice job of handling the pressure all night, the Presidents have.
Collins down low for Torpy. Back to Collins. Tobin drives in, keeps off of Kyle. 10 on the shot clock. Tobin drives in, gets off the shot. No good. Rebounded by Provenzano. Torpy a quick shot, and that's no good. And a great rebound by Rebecca Gorham.
Yep, tough in traffic.
48-47, North on top. 1:20 left to go in the game. Therian working against Jacqueline Provenzano. Now down to Stilley. Stilley's going to slow it down. A little 10 on the shot clock for the Red Raiders. Back to O'Connell. That shot's no good. Rebounded by Tobin. Torpy brings it up now for the Presidents.
1 minute to go in the half.
Under a minute now to go. Torpy for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Controlled by Megan Therian. And bad pass there. Hope Collins with it for Quincy. A little crazy here now, Jim, and North comes away with it, slowing it down. And Tobin's going to foul Lauren Stilley.
Tell you what, crazy's one word, exciting's another. It's really intense, phenomenal basketball. Girls really going at it. That time, Megan Therian completely boxed out down low, got knocked out of bounds. When you said she threw the ball away, she was that was after a huge effort boxing out down low. And the intensity here is really phenomenal. The girls are really banging away. I mentioned on the Quincy side, Leslie Campbell. We should mention that number 42 for the Red Raiders, Catherine O'Connell, only a sophomore. Catherine's out there at crunch time, really contributing big time. We got some replays of some rebounds, John, that they're going to run from the truck. So watch this.
Last sequence down the Quincy end. And you can see just rebounds left and right. And right there, Gorham controls it. And North's going to come away with it, and Megan Tobin has to foul. They can see upper right-hand corner, 40 seconds left to go in the game.
Yeah, Red Raiders have the lead, 48-47. These are going to be big foul shots here. There's 40 seconds to go, so Quincy should have one good possession. We'll have to see what happens. Is it a one-on-one or two shots, John?
Both teams are in the double penalty, so every foul from the rest of the game will be 2 shots.
Stilley. Stilley is 7 for 9 from the line here. She's had a remarkable evening from the line. We'll see if she can keep it up.
Megan Tobin picked up her 4th foul in that last sequence.
Well, that's big if it does go to overtime.
Fans getting loud here, and Stilley blocks it out and makes the shot.
Conley sinks the first, 49-47. This would make it a 3-point game, which would limit the president options here, should she sink it. And she does. 2 big foul shots by Lauren Stilley. And back comes Bridget Kyle.
Trying to give the feed to Tobin. Get it down to Torpy instead. Torpy loses it. Bridget Kyle for 3, no good. Rebound by Provenzano. And nice job by Casey O'Connell to take it away. Loose ball, jump ball, and it's going to be North possession arrow.
21 seconds to go. Provenzano again, big offensive rebound. Couldn't finish. O'Connell stripped her, and the Red Raiders get the ball. And they're
going to turn it over. Torpy gets it over to Tobin, and the foul.
Oh, Tobin got fouled by Stilley. Stilley looks a little stunned, but Tobin is going to go to the line with an opportunity to tie this ball game with 18 seconds to go.
Watch the replay here, Jim.
The replay here as Doug McFarland calls a timeout. There's the steal. They get it to Tobin. There comes Stilley. They call the foul on her, and Megan Tobin with a dream opportunity. The junior is going to go to the line with her team trailing by 1. 50-49, so a little bit of pressure here for Megan Tobin, but the way the play's been here tonight, all the girls have really stepped up, John. Stilley just sank 2 down the North Quincy end. We'll see how Megan does now. Here's a wonderful shot by one of our cameramen. He got my monk-like dome.
Megan Tobin from the line is 4 for 4 tonight, Jim, and having an outstanding game. So 50-49, North Quincy on top with 18 seconds left to go.
Yeah, we thought that the game is going to be, coming down to the wire, and this one certainly has. The Presidents took control till about 4 minutes to go. The Red Raiders with a little flurry got back into it, actually took the lead, and now Megan Tobin at the line with a big, big foul shot. Provenzano and Gorham matched up down low to our right should Tobin miss.
She does, and Gorham with a rebound, quickly fouled by Provenzano.
No, very little time went off the clock there. Gorham's going to go to the line, and Gorham a very solid foul shooter. Bretsch is going to call timeout. I doubt it's really to ice her. It's more to try to set up offensively what the girls are going to do when they come down the other end. What Gorham does here, if she sticks 1 or 2, is going to dictate things as well. But Bretsch gets a timeout to reset things. Gorham's going to go to the line for 2. And if she sticks 2, it's going to make things very difficult for the Presidents, John, because they would then trail by 3 with 16 seconds. That's really only 1 possession.
Real quick rundown, foul trouble update, everybody. Gorham still has 4. Casey O'Connell has 3, as well as Siobhan Carnell for North Quincy. For the Presidents, Megan Tobin has 4. Leslie Campbell has 3, along with Bridget Kyle and Liz Bach. 50-49, 16.1 seconds left to go in the game.
The foul trouble update. I like that. That's like traffic on the 3s, you know? So a new feature here at QATV, the foul trouble update from John Caleri. If it goes overtime, John, that could be very, very interesting. His key players in foul trouble. Gorham's done a good job of playing the last 5 minutes plus with 4 fouls. She sticks her first.
51-49 now.
And she sticks her second. Quincy gets it right in the hands of Kyle. They've got to get a 3.
Bridget Kyle,
They're
10
looking for
seconds.
Tobin.
They get it to Tobin. 8 seconds. She only gets a 2 off. That's good. Clock continues to run. And Quincy finally fouls. Megan Tobin dribbled in a couple steps to get a long 2. Gorham gets the ball in, and she's going to go to the line, looks like, for 2.
Well, frankly, John, the problem is this. At that point in the game, all you can do is get the first good shot that presents. That's what Megan Tobin did. North Quincy very effectively defended the perimeter. They denied the 3, so Megan dribble penetrated, got the shot off right away, and what the Presidents should have done was got the timeout at that point, but they missed it. Gretsch was running down the sidelines trying to get someone to call timeout. They didn't get the timeout, and it wasn't until the foul was made that the clock stopped. So that's the frustrating part for the Presidents. So the Red Raiders are going to go to the line with 2 shots. They're in a very strong position here because 1.6 seconds left. It's going to be difficult. The Red Raiders, the Presidents are going to have to get the ball all the way down the court with their pass. They're not really going to have an opportunity to dribble down the floor. We're going to see a replay here of that last sequence by the Presidents. See, Red Raiders are defending the perimeter. Megan has no choice but to take the quick shot off. And when you look at the clock, there's about 5 seconds left. They don't get the timeout. You're going to see Gretsch come into the screen there. He's yelling for the timeout. They never got it. Clock stopped when the foul was made. Doug McFarland has got his defense set. He's got Lauren Stilley up behind the foul shooter, and Lauren's job is going to be to take that first pass, not to foul them, not to even really pressure them, just to try to slow them down. Over here right in front of us, you've got Megan Therian on Megan Tobin. That's probably where the ball will go. O'Connell misses the first. Actually, this foul shot's a big one. Wants to at least make sure that they're in a comfort zone. She misses it.
Shot no good. And quickly, trying to get a shot off. Rebounded by Hope Collins. She threw it as far as she could, but it is no good. And North Quincy comes out with a thrilling victory, Jim, 52-51.
Yeah, what a comeback by the Red Raiders. They did a super job. Defensively, that's where they get back in this game. You see the line up there, and one of the things I like to see is the smiles on the girls' faces. This was an intensely fought ball game. They really went at it there, left everything out on the floor. So a lot of smiles and a lot of goodwill. They really went at it. Foes on the floor, pals off it after, and that's a good thing. So both teams are going into the tournament. They may see each other again, too, there, John, at that venue. So quite an outing for both teams. 52-51 final. I know you're doing the final stats, and before you do, we just want to congratulate the girls, particularly the seniors, in their final game here in the North and Quincy crosstown rivalry. So go ahead with the final stats, John.
All right, thanks, Jim. For the Red Raiders, leading the way with 13 points was Lauren Stilley. Megan Therian had 8, along with Rebecca Gorham. Casey O'Connell had 7. Jess Howlett had 4, along with Siobhan Carnell. Shannon Malone had 4, and Catherine O'Connell had 3. For the Quincy Presidents, leading all scorers with 22 points was Megan Tobin. Leslie Campbell, Bridget Kyle, Marybeth Torpy, they all had 7 points. Hope Collins had 5, Jacqueline Provenzano had 2, and Liz Bach had 1. So 52-51, one of the big stats of the ball game, Jim. North Quincy did not lead until with 3 minutes left to go in the game when they took a 46-45 lead. So trailing the entire game, fighting their way back. and not until 3 minutes they actually captured their first lead. So again, 52-51, a fantastic ball game here at Quincy High School.
Yeah, both teams look like they're ready for the tournament, John. That was a tournament-type ball game. A lot of pressure, a lot of excitement, a lot of intensity. So both teams left it on the floor and move on to the MIAA tournament. So I'll turn it over to you as we break away and get ready. You see the boys out here getting ready for that ball game.
All right, we want to thank all the crew who helped us out here for this ball game to make this shoot possible. On camera, Howard McKay and Peter Leo. On graphics, Michael Jarvie. On replay, Bill Early. Our engineer and audio, Chris Potter. Our director, George Capadonna, and also Chris Potter. And our executive producer, Elizabeth Campbell. So for Jim Timmons, my name is Jonathan Caleri. 52-51, a fantastic victory for North Quincy High School on top of the Red Raiders.